Hello guys, Unordinary Webtoon, how's it going? Today we have another video. This time we're going to be talking about a webtoon known as Unordinary. And damn, this is great. So I'll try my best to explain the plot here, but I will have a section of this video dedicated to just summarizing or going through the summary and just reading it for you guys just so I can do that. Actually, maybe I'll do it now. The world is not perfect. Learning to deal with its flaws is just not part of life. But there comes a time where these imperfections spawn a crushing realization that something needs to change. Okay, so Unordinary revolves around the main character that has the most generic name ever, known as John. Yeah, his father's the guy who wrote the book known as Unordinary. He's a really good book writer. And there's a book he made called Unordinary Spawned Heroes. Like, everyone in the world has powers. Like, everybody, most people, like, it's almost like My Academia, but it's a bit different on its uptake. So Unordinary is basically My Academia, but different. So the book spawns superheroes. Instead of just using powers from themselves, they're gonna be selfless, like, you know, superheroes. Yeah. Then there's a evil group, I forget their name, forgive me on that. Read Unordinary if you want, but yeah, forgive me. Yeah, the evil group kills off high tiers, which I'll get into that later, high tiers superheroes. They kill them off to strike fear in people's hearts, and are kind of, ish. So they're killing off high tier level people with high level powers, and just, they're killing them off because they're superheroes. Or people who've read Unordinary, they're killing off them. So in the second half, there's like a big conspiracy going on, which is where the second half, or not the second half, I mean like where I am right now, that's what's really happening, big conspiracies going on. But before, in the beginning of the series, it really reflects on John, because he's a cripple, because he has no powers. Everyone else around him has powers, but he has none. Yeah. I'm not gonna spoil anything. I'm just gonna give my spoiler-free kind of thing here. So, yeah, Unordinary. So yeah, on the first half, or the first like 50 chapters or so, it deals around John. First of all, his best friend leaves for a while, then he gets bullied again. Like, the only reason he's not really getting bullied hardcore is because he has a really high tier friend that's at the top of the school. Once she leaves, then he's screwed. So all these different stuff happen, and John has to find himself. He has to go back to his old self. I'm not going to explain any further than that. So the world is basically My Academia. Now let's go back on the high tier stuff. I'm done with the summarizing. I want to talk about the last thing. Is actually going to be the high tiers. The high tiers. So let's say 1 is the cripple. And then up like 2, 3, 4 is low tier, 5 and 6 are mid tier, 7 through like 10 are up, or no, 7 through 10 are high tier. Then there's like God tier, which is 13 and above. So it's a lot of stuff. Like God, all these tiers are high. Like so high tiers and above are getting targeted by the organization called, I don't even know what organization it is. I'll put it in the screen somewhere, hopefully. But yeah, this manga or webtoon is very great, and this is actually the reason I like webtoons. I didn't even think I was gonna like webtoons, but I was like, one day I was really bored, and I was like, hey, Webtoon sound fun. Like, I wanted to make one actually, but that never happened. So I checked it out and I saw Unordinary. I was like, oh, Unordinary. This looks pretty goddamn cool if you ask me. So I read it and I fell in love with the manga. There was 80 chapters at the time, I think, and I read them all in a single day. And I was like, damn, I want more of this. I want more, because it was great. I love this webtoon. I really want you guys to check it out. Like, the fact that I want to compare it to My Academia again. So basically, the Unordinary is in a world where people don't want to become heroes. They want to use their powers for themselves. They use people that... It's a hierarchy, basically. So you're a cripple. Everyone gets the right to bully you, mistreat you. If you're high tier, everyone praises you, and you're the best of the best. The higher you are, the more well you're treated. It's basically reality in a nutshell. But instead of money, it's powers. So I love this series because it has a really dark take on the superpower genre. Just awesome. Yeah, I just wanted to talk about Unordinary in a video, and I've been wanting to do it for a while, but I'm really putting it off. So yeah, I read the summary on my phone. I could have did it on the computer, but again, that would have been worth it. Honestly, I can just do it here and it's faster. But yeah, Unordinary, go read it. I didn't expect one bit to like this. Yeah, so these are my webtoon reviews. I have, I think, 3 more webtoon reviews. Like, I didn't expect, like, this is Unordinary for me to like webtoons. But then I started getting really into webtoons, so I'm like reading Sweet Home, I read Sweet Home Bastard, I read Sweet Home Bastard, and then I read Dice, I read Gamers, I'm reading a whole bunch of them right now, and pretty much, they're all pretty great if you ask me. But, I'll more videos on those later. Like, honestly, I've been getting into a little bit of horror manga lately, just because, like, of Sweet Home. I like Sweet Home. Stray Games, you're right. Like, damn, pretty good. But anyways, guys, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, subscribe, remember hit the notification bell for future uploads, and I'll see you guys next time. Done. Or done. Yeah, bye.